Welcome back to First at 4. Our next guest is with the YMCA. Ellen Hill is with us talking about those senior fitness assessments, which are coming up next Wednesday. But Ellen, welcome to First at 4.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, Ellen. Now, you do these more than once a year, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. So between the Eastside location in Harbor Creek and Glenwood, right close to here, we do them 4 times a year. Each location does them 6 months apart. So for us, we're doing one this coming week, and then the next one will be back in May.
Now, this is a great opportunity for senior citizens to kind of get a gauge of how they're doing physically. Kind of explain what all is offered when they come to these sessions.
Absolutely. So you said exactly that. The goal of them is to help seniors gauge, their strength, their flexibility, their balance, their endurance, so how far can you walk, and then their agility, because those are all things we kind of forget or we don't pay attention to as we age. So the goal of these is to give advice on where people can improve their health. So if you don't do well on your balance, hey, we have a balance class for you. It's starting X, Y, and Z date, so come and join.
Oh, wow. And these are free?
All of them are free.
Okay, do you have to be a Y member?
No, ma'am. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
free and open to the public with
Great.
no registration required.
Yeah, that's terrific. How big of a turnout do you generally get for these?
I would say upwards of 50 participants. So Eastside's a little bit smaller, so about 60, 65 is a good turnout for us. Glenwood's a bigger branch, so maybe they're closer to the 80 number, but really the goal is as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Now, do you see seniors then returning 6 months later and looking to kind of improve some of their areas?
Very much so. So it tends to be a very good following. People really like to know. And it also makes them a little bit competitive within themselves.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
thought the same.
Yeah. What do you think is the one thing that maybe surprises them, that they might get a little soft in the quickest and they don't realize it? Is it balance? Is it, their stability?
It's balance. So that's one of those things that we don't realize, how difficult it can be to stand on one leg for 30 seconds. A lot of our seniors can't do that, but if you think about it, you step off of a curb, you're standing on one leg. So it's a really practical thing to test.
I see Ariana standing on one leg over there. She's
You
testing
can do it.
herself. Yeah,
You're nice and young,
but it does. It
Ariana.
makes you think about
Yeah,
all of that.
sure.
It's very, very true, and how important. You don't even have to be a full senior citizen to be thinking about those things, especially as you hit middle age. I think just make sure that you're still on the right track.
And
So
for-
again, go ahead.
Yeah, for planning purposes, how long does this take from start to finish?
Depending on when you get there, but I would say give yourself about 30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
If you're at the busiest time, because one of the tests is a 6-minute walk that tests your endurance. So that in itself takes 6 minutes, assuming that you're able to start right off in that group. So like I said, about 30, 40 minutes on average is a good, safe buffer.
Yeah, that's true. What time does this get started? It's Wednesday, coming up this Wednesday. What time?
Yes, ma'am. It's Wednesday the 15th from 9 to 11:30 at our Harbor Creek location.
Okay, 9 to 11:30.
Do folks have to sign up, register?
No, ma'am.
to
No
show up?
registration
Great.
required.
Wow,
Yeah,
easy peasy.
Just come right in, and I think that this is a great opportunity to kind of see where you are at this point.
We do too.
Yeah, and then you get some great tips, and you're encouraged to maybe take some courses and some classes to help you out if you
Absolutely.
need a little help in a certain area.
Thanks.